Well, I really liked the lake. It was really fun swimming. And I really liked the field trips. They were really fun.
And that was one of our super sweet Woodinville campers telling us about her favorite parts of her time at camp. This was our 3rd week out of 5 of camp this summer, and it just so happens that we're also celebrating our 20th anniversary of hosting Camp Sparkle this year. Yes, we have been bringing healing, fun, and friendship to families impacted by cancer for over 20 years now. Camp Sparkle is our free summer day camp for kids and teens who have been impacted by cancer, either from a personal diagnosis or that of a loved one. Each year, I get to help out at one of our camps, which is always such a rewarding experience. Come along as I take you with me to experience a little bit of the Camp Sparkle magic this summer. It is a cloudy Monday morning, and I have just arrived at our Woodinville Camp Sparkle, which is so exciting. It's a really fun time of the year for me because I get to get out of the office and come on site to spend a week with our campers. So I am, again, like I said, at the Woodinville camp, and I'm looking at a ropes course right in front of us, which I didn't realize was going to be here. Very exciting. There's a playground. There's a beautiful lake, which, if it's allowed, I'm sure the campers will be wanting to swim in. And I feel like this is really a great location. This is the first time that we've been in Woodinville for Camp Sparkle. So I'm really excited to check it out. It's kind of always interesting coming to camp on a Monday because, there's those usual camp jitters. I'm sure that's what the campers are feeling too, where it's like, oh my gosh, am I going to be by myself? Am I going to make friends? What's the week ahead going to look like? So I'm really excited to be right alongside them with whatever emotions they're coming to camp with, kind of helping them to navigate whatever they're going through. So let's get to it. And then you had somebody in your family who was impacted by cancer, right?
Multiple, actually. I didn't mention this in the welcome circle, but my grandma has cancer right now.
Okay.
Actually.
And you shared with me yesterday that your dad had passed away from cancer, and that's kind of what initially led you to join Camp Sparkle, right?
Yeah, my grandpa too, actually.
Your grandpa too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's so nice about Camp Sparkle is when we do the welcome circle, all the people and the kids and the campers who are in the welcome circle are really experiencing and seeing how everybody has been impacted by cancer, so they just are able to feel less alone. It was so great getting to know my friend Quinn at Camp Sparkle this past week. He is a junior counselor who is soon to be a counselor. And each day at camp, we start the day off with a welcome circle. This is a wonderful grounding moment where we go around the circle and each camper gets to share their name, age, who in their family has or had cancer, kind of like what Quinn mentioned, the few people in his life who have been impacted by cancer, and their favorite something, ice cream flavor, animal, type of food. They also get to bring something from home to show the group or something they made throughout the week. And this year we got a lot of 3D printed objects and comfort critters.
I'm at Sparkle Camp, and I made a comfort critter. It's supposed to be a Ceratosaurus. It has a tail with spikes on it, and it has 2 cute little feet and a cute little smile, even though a Ceratosaurus usually would kill anything.
It's very cute. It has a pink body on it and some eyes. It kind of looks like a funny little dinosaur.
It is funny.
And you're just going to let it air dry, and then
you bend the feet and it can stand.
Where are you going to put it?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in my room.
Yeah. Nice. Well, thanks, Sabina.
Welcome. So we just made comfort critters. I made a bee, and she also made a bee, and they're both really cute.
They are cute.
And now we're actually having lunch.
Yep.
And after lunch, we're going to go bowling.
After our welcome circle, we jump into our therapeutic art activity for the day, which, as you just heard about, was making comfort critters. We have a little bit of lunch, and then we do our main afternoon activities. So whether it's going on a field trip, like going bowling, or doing something at the park, like playing in the lake.
Well, I really liked the lake. It was really fun swimming. And I really liked the field trips. They were really
You
fun.
got to ride on a bus, right?
Yeah.
The field trips were fun.
Mhm.
All right, I'm talking to Sabina, who is very eager to go to the lake, understandably. But before you go to the lake, what was your favorite part of Camp Sparkle this week?
Everything.
Everything? That's
Yeah.
a pretty good answer.
My favorite part of Camp Sparkle was the lake and the pool.
Nice.
My
No.
favorite part of Camp Sparkle was the pool water slide.
Nice. Thank you. Now I'm here with my friend Aya. Aya, you have been so fun to get to know.
First of all,
Whoa. First of all, what?
are you actually making a real life? Are you going to put us on news or something?
I'm going to put you on a podcast.
A podcast?
Yeah, have you ever listened to a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part of Camp Sparkle?
I like eating pizza.
Eating pizza.
Going to the farm.
The farm. What was your favorite part of the farm?
Petting the animals.
Yeah, they were pretty cute, huh?
Including the sheep.
Yeah.
As you can hear, the farm, bowling, and just field trips in general, swimming in the lake were some of the top highlights for campers. Something that I just thought was so sweet was that it was actually one girl's first time ever petting a dog at Camp Sparkle. And then by the time we went to the petting zoo on Thursday, she pet like 5 animals and she was so excited about it. So as you can tell, we certainly prioritize having a lot of fun at camp. But since our goal is to support children impacted by cancer, we also have a wonderful curriculum and workbook developed by our Camp Sparkle director, Michelle Massey. Here's Michelle to tell you a little bit more about it.
Yes, thank you, Lauren. I'm happy to talk about Cancer Schmancer. Cancer Schmancer is a psychoeducational workbook I created in 2010, and I revamped it and have some new projects in there. And it goes over, age appropriate level of kindergarten through 3rd grade, of a little bit about what cancer is, what it is not, is more what we're focusing on, because a lot of our kiddos need to understand that it's not contagious, and they're not going to have cancer simply because their parent did. So we're trying to break down some of the myths and make some corrections there. And it's paired with art therapy projects that the kids can do at camp and also at home to carry on the message of empowerment, of community, of the importance of finding your sparkle within themselves and their family members.
I love it too because it's like a printed out document that like we give to campers at camp and then they can take it home and talk to their parents about it too, right?
Yes, we are very empowerment focused, so we provide the material for the campers and they choose when they're going to do it and how they're going to do it. And that's a really important feature that we do instead of directing them to do this workbook, is that they make the choice of when they do it and how they do it. And some want it confidential, some don't want to share it with their parents and keep it confidential, which is fine. That is completely fine. And some want to take it home and do it with their family and with their parents. And it's important that they are making that choice for themselves. And that empowers them to have confidence and the understanding that they can do hard things, that they can get through anything challenging.
Yeah.
So they can go to the playground and play. They could play a sports game. They could work on Cancer Schmancer. They could play with clay. So it's an option for them. And then they can go over it themselves. I do have a point in our days where I talk about Cancer Schmancer, and we have a community discussion on it because we all support each other, and we all want to make sure that we're going through this material together, and then what they do with it is up to them.
Yeah. All right, so today is Friday, so that means it's the last day of camp, which is always such a mix of emotions. We, of course, started with our welcome circle. People got to play. And then we did an art project where it was making friendship bracelets, which is really sweet because, at the end of camp, you've made friends at this point, been hanging out with certain people. So you get to write a nice note to them on a slip of paper and then make it into a paper chain bracelet or paper chain.
So after working on our friendship chains, It wouldn't be Camp Sparkle and the last day of Camp Sparkle without a good old-fashioned debate or poll.
Oh, yeah. So Aya is adding in a component to our episode for Camp Sparkle, and we're asking people if they should get a Nintendo Switch or Xbox.
I have both, actually.
Which would you like better?
So Nintendo Switch is portable, obviously, and if you get a Pro controller, you can use it basically the same as an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say Nintendo Switch. I think
So it's dual
honestly,
purpose.
yeah.
And it has a bunch of good games on
Okay,
it.
so we're 2-2 for Nintendo Switch versus Xbox. What do you think, Anjana? Nintendo Switch or Xbox?
I don't know, really. You should probably ask some other teenagers.
A Xbox or a Nintendo Switch?
You
Or
should-
PlayStation.
No, you should get a Nintendo
have a
Switch because you
PlayStation.
can take it in the car with you.
Thank you. That's exactly why I want it. And then somebody said, no, but you can just play games on your phone. And I was like, but my phone battery dies fast.
Yeah, phone games are boring.
And ask him,
Probably.
which one? Switch?
So I gotta say, I think the jury is still out. Xbox or Nintendo Switch for our very important poll question at Camp Sparkle Woodinville. Let us know what you think. I hope you had fun joining me for a week at Camp Sparkle, just getting a glimpse of the many different activities that campers get to participate in. If you enjoyed listening to this episode, I would invite you to check out our other Camp Sparkle episodes, one that was released on August 21st, 2023, titled Campers Share Their Shine at Seattle Camp Sparkle, and our episode from 2022, released May 23rd, 2022, and that was titled Hear About the Magic of Camp Sparkle. I also did an episode last year on May 15th, 2023, with tips for talking to children about cancer with Michelle Massey. Each of these episodes are conveniently linked in the episode description for you to check out. I'm Lauren Ryan, and until next time, please stay healthy and well.